Hey, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this video we are going to check out GALA's price chart, and unfortunately in the short term our bearish scenario got confirmed. If you remember, in the previous video we were saying in terms of Elliott waves this can be an impulse down, and this is most likely another 5-wave down, and I was saying if we are bearish maybe this is gonna be like, excuse me, 5 down into 1 correction for wave 2, and what are we going to have next? Big move down into wave 3, 4, 5, and I think we can argue maybe this is wave 3 correction for 4, and we are having at the moment maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, another move down into wave 5 to about this point. Now followed by that, what really matters is this: what is going to happen and what kind of a move on the upside are we going to have? Why is this important? Because let's say we're gonna have a very strong bounce, maybe like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, without a lot of overlapping of the waves. At that point, that is going to, from my point of view, kind of suggest maybe we are having overall, starting from the highest high, and a correction for wave B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into our C leg, and this is a correction down. This can be maybe like a series of 1-2s, which overall means our move up in GALA most likely is going to continue. On the other hand, if we get a slow and choppy move up, something like this, at that point you are going to see me talking bearish in the short term in GALA, because that's gonna suggest this is 1, this is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into wave 3, and this move is a corrective movement for 4, and what's gonna happen next? Probably another move down into wave 5, and who knows, maybe even in this move in GALA we are going to set new lows and take the lowest low all the way down here about like 1.1 cents. Now if we go according to this possibility, does this mean right in here we are going to be like 100% bearish in GALA? Actually the opposite, we're going to be 1000% bullish. Why? Because these cheap prices are, from my point of view, a beautiful buying opportunity for the long term, and the risk to reward ratios in here are absolutely insane. Let's say you want to buy GALA right around the lows about like 1.5 cents. What is your stop loss? Let's say you want to say like 0.5 cent is going to be your stop. Okay, fair enough. What's your target? If you do not want to consider having an alt season in GALA and you just want to be pessimistic and say we're going to go up and reach to about these regions, well, okay, let's say your target is about like 8 cents. At that point, that means yes, you are having like a risk to reward ratio of about 1 to 6, 1 to 7, and I don't know about you guys, for me this is absolutely brilliant. So if we go down in GALA, that's just going to be a buying opportunity. But if you want to know whether we are going to go down in order to set new lows or not, well, okay, that depends on 2 things. Number 1, like we said it earlier, the next move on the upside that we are going to get, probably I'm going to say in the next week. Is it going to be an impulse or a correction? If it's a correction, okay, we are going to have some more moves down. If it's an impulse, maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, that can be an optimistic sign suggesting maybe the final low is already here. And number 2, you need to have overall in GALA your eyes on this important low about, let's say, 1.3 cents. Why is this important? Because if we go down and take this low at that point, sure, it is possible to find some sort of a 5-wave in here, but the shape of it is going to look quite odd, and I'm going to say this looks at that point a lot like a beautiful ABC zigzag, indicating the final low most likely is not in yet. So for now, I think all eyes should be on the next move and see what kind of a structure are we going to have, and at that point we can have a better view of what is next in GALA. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on, and until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.